talk about it. Don't wanna beat around the bush.
Red alert, it's happening. Damian Lillard has requested a trade out of Portland finally after like a decade in the making. They gave Jeremy Grant $32 million a year for no reason. Oh my god. Given how much Dame has loved the city of Portland, I think this is a situation where the star player and the franchise will actually work together to find a trade that benefits both sides as much as possible, and that's not just like a line being put out to the media, which it is in the case of most trade requests, I feel like. Now, where does it make sense for Dame to end up? There's going to be a lot of teams interested in this. The way the Miami Heat have kind of acted this offseason and the way they approached the Bradley Beal opportunity specifically makes me think that this is the exact moment they've been waiting for, and they will probably push a ton of chips to the center of the table to try to get Damian Lillard on their basketball team with Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. The Celtics are another team that makes sense. They have not extended Jaylen Brown yet, and he would probably be the focal point of this trade. And with them moving on from Marcus Smart to get Porzingis on the roster, the front office has clearly shifted from let's win a title with our guys to let's win a title, period. To me, those are the two big ones. I know Dame has said something along the lines of he would be happy in New York before, so I suppose the Nets and the Knicks are in play in some capacity, but in terms of like demanding a trade request so that you can contend for a championship, I don't put those two teams in the same caliber as the Heat or the Celtics if they added Dame.
If you're driving or been sleeping on a rock for the last couple minutes, Damian Lillard has requested a trade out of Portland, and he said he wanted to go to Miami, so you already know Pat Riley about to go to work and make it happen. Imagine a girl telling you like, hey, I like you. I got a boyfriend though, but I want to be your girl. And she bad and you like her. You think you can make that work? Pat Riley gonna make that work.
The Portland Trailblazers star Damian Lillard has just requested out of Portland, and this has a lot of implications for the NBA. There was also reported by Woj that he specifically requested to be traded to the Miami Heat. My first thought is it's about time that Dame requested out of Portland because they were going nowhere. My second thought is this makes Miami an absolute top 3 contender in the NBA, not just the East. When you think about why they struggled last year, they were missing an elite scorer. And I know y'all would say they had Tyler Hero, but he was injured. But even if he was healthy, he's no Dame Dollar. We all know when it's Dame time, he can get hot like a shot creator in NBA 2K. I legit think with this trade, Dame going to Miami, they competing up there with the Bucks for the number 1 spot this season. The next question is, who will they give up in this trade? They gonna have to give up somebody big. Tyler Hero might be gone, maybe Duncan Robinson, maybe a couple draft picks, but it'll all be worth it. At the end of the day, this is the biggest offseason move in NBA so far.
It's about Dame time. Damian Lillard has finally requested a trade from the Portland Trailblazers after 11 years with the team and becoming known as one of the most prolific scorers in the entire NBA. The 7-time All-Star finally lost faith in the Trailblazers' ability to build a championship team around him. Damian Lillard gave his all for the team and the city, but now it's time to go chase that ring. So where do you want him to go? The Miami Heat seem to be the favorite. Regardless, Dame time is coming to a new city.
Damian Lillard finally requests a trade after all this time, and now he tells the Blazers he will only play for the Heat. Should they do it?
No. They should send him anywhere else just because they shouldn't be accepting Tyler Hero and 2 shitty first-round picks for their franchise player. They need to get more for their superstar.
Or a third team.
Even with a third team.
They like Lillard, though. They're trying to do right by him.
It doesn't matter. They gotta do what's right by the franchise.
You excited about DiVincenzo to the Knicks?
No.
It's finally happened, everybody. Damian Lillard finally grew a conscience and got rid of that whole loyalty thing and has requested a trade out of Portland. Like I said, we're not going to be mad at Dame. We understand that Dame needs to go try to compete for a championship. He gave all he can to Portland. Portland never gave everything to him. Hopefully he goes to a team where he actually can contend for a championship. I saw suitors for him are like the Miami Heat and the Brooklyn Nets. But I don't know if either of those teams really work out now that Miami got rid of all their assets, basically. But we have to say, too, oh my God, it's happening! Damian Lillard has requested a trade and wants to go to the Heat! Lillard finally requested a trade out of Portland, and the only team he wants to go to are the Miami Heat. Let's freaking go! And the Trailblazers beat writer even stated that his lone requested destination are the Heat. The requested package is gonna look like Tyler Hero, my boy, Duncan Robinson, and a couple draft picks. We about to have Dame, Jimmy, and Bam. Who's stopping this big three? We run in the East again, and we'll dominate whoever we play from the Western Conference in the finals. And on top, the championship's ours.
Shams, Woj, Ramona Shelburne, break the story. Dame now requesting a trade from the Blazers. Didn't expect that this morning, by the way. As you can see, I just got off the treadmill. A little bit of a mess here. We know this is right. Dame has earned a bigger stage. Over a decade in Portland, wonderful memories, loyal guy, delivered big clutch shots. But he's older, last 2 years, struggled to stay healthy. Now is the time for him to move to a team with other stars. Miami, with Bam and Butler. Philadelphia's in the mix probably. Milwaukee, I think, is a really interesting fit. He's earned May and June. And Scoot Henderson and Freddie Simons are great, exciting pieces for the Blazers to build around. I mean, I'm Portland. I'm excited today. They've got excellent young players. Hopefully, you don't have to give any away. Both people can win. Great for Dame. It's going to be good for somebody probably in the Eastern Conference. And Portland's going to be fine. Going to be fine.
Finally happening. Damian Lillard has requested a trade from the Portland Trailblazers. This is insane to me. They just signed Jeremy Grant to one of the most absurd contracts I have ever seen. And now Damian Lillard is requesting out of Portland. He has been loyal to this franchise for so long, so I believe that they will abide by his request to go to where he wants to go. I believe that he will end up in Miami with Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. This is an insane day in NBA free agency.
Damian Lillard has finally requested a trade from the Portland Trailblazers. Now, before you get the trade machine going, he's not coming to Toronto. It's not possible for the Raptors to acquire Dame without giving up so much that they're no longer title contenders. And trading for Dame without being good enough to win a championship would be ridiculous. Right now, I see Miami as the most likely landing spot. And if I had to guess, they'll be the Bodog favorite.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is here. Damian Lillard finally, and I mean finally, requests a trade out of Portland. Before I break this down, if you guys could leave a like, follow. Now let's get into it. Now, right here it says the Nets and the Heat are among the suitors. I read that the Clippers were also interested, as well as the Sixers. Clippers are interested in everyone. Sixers obviously looking to move off of Harden. A lot of things to break down here. First of all, the Jeremy Grant.
Right, the clock has finally struck midnight in Portland. The trade request that we've been waiting for years from Damian Lillard to the Portland Trailblazers has finally been delivered, according to Woj, which means it's been delivered. We all know that. So, sorry, Portland fans, that's number one. I know what Damian Lillard, means to you, but I know you've seen the writing on the wall for years. Damian Lillard has finally tapped his wrist in the direction of the front office in Portland and says he wants to go somewhere else. And if I am Miami and Philadelphia and the Clippers and what have you, I'm going right at Damian Lillard. The Knicks, name it, keep going. All of them. But again, you knew that too. The question is, what does Damian know? Where does he want to go? Where does he want to force things? Does him saying this now mean that Clippers who are all over Harden potentially saying hold their horses? Does that leave the Sixers with Harden?
Just to blow a half. Flip the other day, they shit go cop another zip. That chick you loving, we all fucked her, that's a brother bitch. So why you cuff it if you know that we gon'